This is Jay from Live to Love Tarot, here to do an energy read. This read may not resonate with all, so take what works. Also, I have a tendency of saying he or him in regards to the other person, but no, the roles can reverse. So, because I used so many decks, I went ahead and shuffled all the decks. So now I'm going to draw. How I start this is I want to start with the overall energy of the situation. And to do that, I'm going to be using the Energy Oracle for the energy, and then I'm going to be using the Psychic Tarot to get into the noggin. Hi, Deepa. And then I'm going to be using the Psychic Heart Oracle. So let's get started. First card, we have Storm Warning. We have All Tied Up and Walking Away. In this read, like I said, I'm going to use these cards, and then we're going to, after I get the overall situation, I'm going to get into the heavier and lighter energies of both people involved, you and this other person. So let's get into the headspace. We have Shadow, Trapped in Fear. Let me move this over. And Emotional Withdrawal. Let's get into the heart space. We have Refusing to See, Darkest Fears, and Rest and Reconsider. Okay, so what I'm getting here is I feel like you or this other person that you're involved with, there was, with the shadow, it's showing someone's dark side and light side. And I feel like in this connection, you or this other person, and I feel like it's the other person was almost like giving you a storm warning, showing their darker side, but you were refusing to see. Okay. I feel like this other person was all tied up inside. You know, they were trapped in fear. They didn't know what to do. It's almost like there was a lot going on in this connection, and this person in their heart space was so trapped in their head that they felt like this connection was becoming one of their darkest fears. And a lot of that might be because they didn't want to leave it. A lot of it might be because they didn't want to know what to do. But in the end, with walking away, I feel like this person just kind of walked away, you know, and emotionally withdrew from this connection because in their heart space, they needed to heal. Hi, Braylon. So I feel like right now, what is going on, and like I said, this might not resonate with all, is a split. Someone walked away from a connection because they were kind of caught up in their head. I feel like there was a warning. This person was showing their darker side, and you were refusing to see. And in the end, this person kind of walked away from this connection, and I don't feel you understand why. So that's why we're going to get into the heavier and lighter energies. And we're going to start with, I'm going to put this here just in case I need to look back on it. We're going to start with the other person. So I'm going to draw from the Dark Mirror Oracle deck. We have, oops, I must have it upside down. We have, I don't read oracles upside down. Artificial Heart for the other person. And I Won't Cry for You, for you. Aw. Actually, I shouldn't have done it that way, but I'm going to have to separate this because I want to put the lighter energy next to this. So let's get some tarot from the Steampunk deck. We have Two of Pentacles, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo, the Tower, the Five of Wands, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, the Two of Cups, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, the Two of Swords, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini, the Eight of Swords, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. Wow, the Nine of Swords, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini, the Five of Cups, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, and the Chariot. Okay, so when we were over here in the overall situation, I feel like the reason why this person decided to walk away from this connection is because they were they were struggling with some destruction that was going on in this connection, in the conflict. So I feel like this person at one point, and we've seen it here, where is it? Was all tied up. I feel that like this person was kind of like indecisive on what to do, even though they were all caught up in their head over the worry, the stress, and loss and grief they were feeling that this connection was giving them. When I see artificial heart, I feel like this person was beginning to disconnect from this connection. They weren't feeling the love in their heart. It was like they felt like they were pretending to be happy when they weren't, because they were stuck in all of this. So I do feel like it was like a moment's notice that this person decided with the Chariot to book it. Like it's almost like you didn't see it coming, okay? You didn't see this coming. It just happened. Like it just like, there was a storm warning, because it's telling me that this person, showed their shadow self, but it's almost like either you or this person was refusing to see the real truths. And it got to a point where this person was so tied up in their head, they felt like they were trapped. They felt like this connection was becoming one of their darkest fears. And what I mean by that in their heart space is they didn't, I don't think they knew why it turned. And instead of dealing with it any longer, as we see in the heavier energy, this person just walked away. They withdrew and decided to just move on. And hi, your positive energy. Hi, Julia. They just decided to move on. They just, no warning. But here's their heavier energy. They were pretending. They were pretending that they were happy, but inside they were struggling. They were struggling with destruction. They were struggling with conflict when it came to this connection. And, they just couldn't make a decision. I feel like they should have talked to you, but they just didn't know what to do. They were so caught up in their head over the worry, the stress, the grief that this connection was. I feel like this person just booked it. Like they didn't explain. Just one day they came home, they're like, I'm out of here. That's what I feel like. So let's get their lighter energy. Let's see what's going on. We have sensitivity. Oh boy. Big baby. No, I'm just kidding. Let's get some. We have deep replenishment, retreat, rest, be held. We have mirror, who or what is triggering you. Oh, I'm starting to understand this. And then we have seeding the light, laying foundations, and divine plan. Okay, so here's what I'm getting. I feel like there was something changing in this connection, and this person got scared. I feel like this person started, when I get sensitivity, it's telling me that this person didn't understand. When I get mirror like this is like mirrored image of each other. This person was starting to actually feel a deep connection, and it scared them. It scared them. Even though being with you was part of their divine plan, they felt sensitive to it, and it scared them, and they freaked out and they booked it. And now I feel like they're just kind of taking some time and healing. But I also think they're realizing that they screwed up, is what I'm getting. Instead of talking about it, instead of facing it, they ran from it. So let's get your energies now. Let's get your heavier energy. Let me get some tarot. Let me get my steampunk deck. So we have, do I have it? Yep. I won't cry for you. This is telling me, okay, your positive energy. I won't cry for you. Okay, so when I get this in the heavier energy, this is a person who has been hurt, someone that is angry and is refusing to face how they feel. It's like you're trying to be strong, but deep inside you're hurting because this person kind of booked it on you. So we have The Six of Pentacles, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo, the Three of Swords, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini, and the Five of Pentacles, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo, and the Ten of Swords. So even though you may be putting a happy face on and saying, okay, this person doesn't, I didn't deserve that, this person doesn't deserve me, inside you've been giving a lot to this heartbreak and feeling left out in the cold and feeling defeated by this person's actions. We have the Hermit, but I feel like this happened a little bit ago, so you're sort of starting to withdraw from that energy and you're starting to heal. You're working on healing from this connection. We have the Seven of Wands, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, and Ace of Cups, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. And you're making a firm stand to work on self-loving you right now. And I love this. I love this. So even though this person did you dirty, I feel like this person did you dirty because the Chariot's all about, just charging forward. There was no explanation. This person was caught up in their head and they just kind of booked it. But I feel like, you tried to put a brave face on, but I feel like you faced it. You really took the time to really face what this person did. And once you faced and you accepted that it hurt, you started the healing process. And now you're standing up for loving yourself. You're realizing that you didn't deserve this, but you're still hurting over because this is a person that you loved, and they did you this way. But like I said, this person, I think, just left because the connection was getting too deep and they couldn't handle it. They didn't know how to handle it. So let's get your lighter energy. We have healing. Why are all my cards upside down? I'm grabbing these decks wrong. And where did I put my other? Boundaries. Where do you need to establish better boundaries? So I do feel right now, presently, I'm getting that you are really protecting yourself. And not so much from this other person, but maybe from the things that are being said in this connection, or maybe the crap that's going around, the blame game. I feel like in your healing process, while you're trying to take care of yourself, you're creating a lot of boundaries so that you don't have to deal with the garbage again, We have trust your path. If you knew you would be supported, what would you do? So what Spirit's trying to tell you is right now you are on your divine path, regardless if it's not with your divine partner who booked it on you because they couldn't handle the connection. You are doing what you need to do right now. Play, have fun, celebrate, don't be so serious. I love that card. So what Spirit's trying to tell you is right now you're in a healing process, but it doesn't mean you have to be dead. Yes, it's important to create healthy boundaries, even with this person, because look what they did to you. You don't want to be put back into that situation because you're healing right now and you're moving out of that situation. You may have went through a part of this situation where you blamed yourself, but you didn't do anything wrong. So what Spirit wants you to do is to trust that you're on the right path, to understand that you still need to enjoy life, I feel like this person over here, I think this person over here knows they screwed up. I mean, they know that they should have talked to you, they should have worked this out, but I feel like they just didn't understand this connection and they just couldn't handle it. I mean, it's like the sad part about it is, looking at artificial heart, this person could have been real with their feelings. I mean, obviously they were bothered by something and it was overwhelming them, but they pretended like everything was okay. So basically you got like slapped right in the face and you just didn't know what to do. And that's a worthless feeling when someone doesn't give you enough respect to explain what they're going through and you have to try to figure it out. So I do feel though, like I do feel this person is feeling this right now. I do feel like you are doing what you need to do, but this person is kind of going to have to deal with some karma coming up pretty soon. I'm telling you, because they did book it. They didn't give you any kind of consideration, love, or respect. And that's just bad, especially when you invest your time and your heart into somebody. I don't believe in the blocking, the ghosting, all that crap. When you go into a relationship as an adult, be an adult and kind of face the end, kind of give that closure, especially if you've been in a marriage or a long time relationship for years. When someone's been in your life every day and they just book it out, it's bad. And it's unnecessary. I mean, what's their fear? What is the fear of telling someone and being real with them? It's better than having to put someone through this because you didn't deserve this. So that is what I have for you guys. I hope you enjoyed it. And I thank you for stopping by. And as always, go with love and peace.